What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at DueDEX as well as the current coin market cap. We do have a ton of stuff to talk about. I know I've been dormant for 2 days, which really isn't long in the YouTube space, but I know for our channel, since I do videos every day, I didn't get a chance to post for 2 days. And obviously with that comes reason. I don't just go dormant because I'm lazy. There's usually a good reason, solid reason as to why I wasn't able to make videos. And the reason is because I got a new apartment, which I'll talk about later in the episode. But specifically in today's video, I do want to talk about the recent decline in the crypto space. As you can see, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, they're all dropping in price. And I have been capitalizing off the recent changes, which is awesome. And I do want to share with you guys. Otherwise, if you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as this does help out the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, as you can see, huge shout out for the 17.1K subscribers. And let's jump into today's episode. So 2 days ago, I made a video talking about, are we about to make a break for it, as we are starting to hit, once again, the neckline of the past double top in cryptocurrency. As you guys remember, I did say 2 days ago that I was planning on shorting the market. I was planning on, capitalizing off the recent drop in price, and I stuck to my word, and that is pretty much what I did. So I do want to share with you guys really quickly the current coin market cap, then we'll jump into what it is that I'm talking about. So obviously the past top 10 cryptos, everything's pretty much down. I'd say about 1 to 2% at most. Everything is dropping in price. Everything is correcting lower. And with that comes a great opportunity to profit off the existing correction. So as you guys can see really quickly, I do have pulled up DueDEX, and hopefully you guys are familiar with DueDEX. But 2 days ago, we set up a trade. And, you got this earlier if you followed me on Patreon or have me on Patreon, which is linked in the description. If you guys don't know what that is, Patreon is where I post all of my, my trades in cryptocurrency, my buy longs, my sell shorts, stop losses, leverage trades, risk management, take profit moves, everything, post onlys, all of that, everything under the sun is linked over there. So when you guys want to see my trades, that happen instantly, because as we know, cryptocurrency is a time sensitive space. So in order to capitalize off that, you do want to get those live updates, which I post on Patreon. Unlike YouTube, as you can see, YouTube, it takes a little bit longer to upload. Sometimes I have these breaks and it's harder to get the information out on YouTube, and that's what Patreon is for. But what it is that we are going to talk about, as you guys can see, I do have DueDEX. This is what I use to leverage trade and trade cryptocurrency. Just a couple of days ago, I put in a short, as you can see, with an entry price of 11.6. Current market price is 11.5. So we're up about 11% in gains. And in reality, it's a very small trade, but it's just to show you guys what it is that you can do. So publicly, you can see it's only a $20, trade. But if you leverage that, 10 times, 25 times, 50 times using a bigger margin, you can turn that $20 into $200 or $2,000 in a blink of an eye very easily. Publicly, just to show smaller numbers and smaller margins, because it's easier for you guys to understand, it's really only $20, which is a beautiful correction and a beautiful, way to correct. So just as quickly or as easily as clicking close and confirm, boom, I've just profited off of a trade right now. So my active order is there. Everything is in. I believe it is selling. Maybe I can actually sell this at market level. That's what I meant to do. That's an instant sell. Boom, just like that, the order was closed. You can see right here, my order type was filled, and boom, I just profited off of this and I capitalized off my earnings, and now I have 0.2851 in my Bitcoin account. It's extremely easy and it is extremely profitable, and it's definitely something I recommend doing, as it is a great way to make more money in the long run. So these trades can all be profited on. Everything is linked in my Patreon, but specifically, definitely highly recommend you sign up for DueDEX, because that is how I make my trades and profit, and that's how I can kind of create a daily income, or a monthly income or bi-weekly income that I can use to move along in life, let's put it that way. So otherwise, as you guys know, or if you can see behind me, I am in a different room. I did move again, so this is pretty much my apartment for probably quite a while now. So I do have a lot of moving and putting stuff in and getting Wi-Fi and things like that. So I am kind of busy, really busy right now. And I also work full time. So I'm kind of jumping around doing things here and there, left and right. So until all of that settles down, then we'll get back into a smooth pattern. So just bear with me and keep trucking along with me, because I will be posting videos. I just don't know exactly when the times will come out and when they'll be posted. Normally what I'll do is I'll start to record the videos at 8 and launch them around 11 or 12 o'clock throughout the day, maybe even 2 or 3 p.m. throughout the day, every day. So that's usually the goal. That is the routine that I'm trying to get back on track with. But I do have a lot of moving and furniture buying and unpacking to do. So it is definitely going to be a little bumpy for the next week or two, I would say, and then we'll be smooth sailing for a very long time. So just bear with me. I just wanted to update you guys on that. My apologies. But the rest of the market is dipping. There was definitely a correction that we're starting to see. XRP is dropping as well. We can see that right here. We have XRP with its double top. Clearly, it is still in that correction, and I do believe long term, in the next couple of weeks, we're probably going to correct all the way back down to 24 cents very easily and very quickly. I do believe that we are going to continue to do that. Obviously, my trades will be posted on Patreon, but I just wanted to show you guys how quickly and easily it was to profit off a trade on DueDEX. Just a quick drop, a specifically planned out, thorough, pre-planned trade is definitely a very easy win for a conservative trader. Hopefully, you guys understand that. But XRP is dropping. We have Ethereum, which is dropping as well. We're starting to see a little bit of recovery, and that was another reason why I sold. But when you look at Bitcoin and you look at XRP, it's a smooth sail downwards. I have no regret on those, and Litecoin as well, which is interesting. It's only because it's now recovering on its bottom support. That was another reason I got the instinct to sell out really quickly, because I just want to see where this coin wants to go. There's a very big chance it could bounce off this bottom support and start to swing back up. It is definitely a huge possibility, so I wanted to sell off, readjust my positions, reevaluate the market, and then go back in and buy at a better price. But when you look at Bitcoin is clear as day, probably going to continue to head down, if not all the way back down to its bottom support. I can easily see this and wouldn't be surprised if it fell all the way to $9,100. So that's something to take into account too, as I do believe that's probably going to drop as well. Looking at the other cryptocurrencies, like I would say the S&P 500 really quickly, I have never seen a better day. I mean, in a market, we are literally at all-time highs. We are shooting up in price. I've never seen something like this before, where we are now in a pandemic around globally in a pandemic, United States definitely in a pandemic, and the stock, the S&P 500 is at all-time highs. We've never been this high ever. Now consider there are 4 days left for this market to really figure out where it wants to go. The fact that we are so high, I'd be very surprised if we continue to go up. I mean, we've been now in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months of just straight bull market exploding in price, extremely rapid. And usually what goes up that quickly obviously comes down just as quick. So definitely consider that when thinking about buying in. Obviously, it is FOMO. Anyone who's buying in now is just FOMO buying in, and there's a very, very high chance it is going to correct lower. Like I said, there is definitely a bearish divergence as the RSI heads lower and the prices head higher, and it is an extremely big sign of a dump coming. Obviously, there's 4 days and 7 hours left, and like I said, the closer we get to that, the closer I am to pulling out my money in my retirement fund, not taking it out of the Roth IRA, but just kind of selling off in those positions, getting ready to buy back in at the bottom, because you're not allowed to sell short in a Roth IRA. But I can sell my positions, leave it in the Roth as just regular fiat, and then when it drops in price, then I'll buy back in at a lower level and enjoy the ride back up. But I do think that at all-time highs in a coin that's been trading upwards for the past 11 years and has never broken this uptrend, it is definitely here to stay, and I would be very foolish to not believe that this line is here to stay and that this line means that we're going to hit this resistance and correct lower. I wouldn't be surprised the next couple of days we reverse back downwards on this monthly candle, so I definitely plan on selling soon. Otherwise, thank you guys for bearing with me. I will be setting up my new studio up here, so definitely keep trucking along, keep watching the videos. I'll be posting on a better schedule very soon. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.